This is Trisha with Totally Trisha. Welcome to my angel room. And we're getting to have the great six card reading, the theme. The theme of this week coming up. Wow, you know, as I do this wonderful card readings, I realize how fast the weeks go. We're back to the theme, a new theme, or maybe a same old theme, but we'll see as we shuffle from above to below. And from with my heart to all of you, all sentient beings, all there is within us and that. Oh, you know, and now we're knocking three times. We'll do it again. One, two, three. And offer the theme. Six cards. The unconscious to the conscious. The more and more I've been doing my spiritual business since 1998. And I've been realizing how much the unconscious energy is. It actually is the main focus of manifesting into your conscious and dance around the base, the shade, the yummy illumination in action. And knowing that we're all manifesting together at this time makes my heart really happy. So thank you for tuning into the theme. On an unconscious level, we are looking at movement, actions that will move us. Right here, the dude is saying, I'm good. I've finally arrived. When it's upside down, we're looking at the year is a pivot year. That's the umbrella of the theme, the pivot year. And we're looking at and saying, what do we want to pivot to? And how do we want to pivot? So action. Should I stay or should I go now? Looking at action, what is right, what is not, and playing with that, of course. On a conscious level, we don't know, right? I think everyone is like, we're at a time when we just don't know what the next day is going to bring. So, yes, I want to pivot. Of course, we want to pivot. It's a pivot year because it's just we are ending big cycles this year, a 450 year cycle, and we're into the pivot of change. A lot of chapters are closing, a lot of new beginnings, but we're like, okay, too much already, it's the beginning of May, and we're like, what? And knowing that is kind of good because we're all in it. We're exhausted, and we're knowing change is here. And so making sure that change is part of an honor system for you, I think really helps. But, the on guardness is real. The base, oh, sunny days are coming through, right? Like we're looking at spring, summer vacation, people graduating and deciding action. The sun is shining more. It's glorious. These next few months, hallelujah. Within the warmth, we can let go of an intensity of being on guard. too, because it's like, oh, let me relax and soak in the warmth and just visualize where I want to pivot. And then my actions of how I should pivot. Our kind of challenge right now this week is wow, death, right? Some some actions are comfort zones and not wanting to pivot out of a comfort zone, but realizing that might be the best course of action for longevity of you wherever you are going to be. So know that when we pivot, you are bringing those with you. And as you are bringing people, places, and things with you, how you it will those things will be rearranged. And so death isn't an ending. It's part of a continuum of a new reality, a new placement, even maybe a new aha within that. Or illumination. Oh, it's not just. On many levels, when we're pivoting, it doesn't feel just. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to shift energy and a lot of work to feel because we're freshmen in a pivot. Things are unknown. That why me, why now, why this, why? And the bigger reason is because the journey of change is real upon us, it's reality. And so, it's on all of us. And together, if we share the placement of how we feel, like, bummer, I gotta now do this. I really didn't want to, right? I can't eat so much sugar. I have high blood pressure. Bummer. But that's a shift, right? It's not it's just, oh. So then we're shifting into the action. And the action is don't throw away everything. Don't self sabotage because you are pivoting that you have to then throw out the old for the new. It's understanding things are changing. And like I said, the death, these cards are very related. This year is not a time of death in the sense that, oh, it'll never be the same. It's the recognition of a pivot. We're all in a pivot. The world is in a pivot. And we can mourn, yes, but also when you pivot, you see new things. So we can be together and really bring into action what is the highest and best for you, for your neighbors, for your community, for the world, right? A new conversation is going to be had. Honestly, it's about new conversations to understand actions. So take care of yourself and practice the visualization of how you pivot and honor all that is dear to you. So thank you for being here. Bye.